Got us one.
What's up, everybody?
I'm Natasha.
And I'm Tristan.
Welcome back to our channel.
Livin LaGrande Lyfe.
It's Monday. So you
It's
know
Monday,
what that
y'all.
means today is
Mind Your Marriage Monday.
carpool edition.
Right? So this Monday is a bit hectic for Natasha and I. We are both actually going into the physical office for work today. And we happen to work really close together. So we doing Mind Your Marriage Monday carpool style. I got the topic this week.
Yeah,
And
'cause I got the Atlanta traffic. So
yeah, so she's gonna be focused on the task at hand, and I'm gonna be being a little messy in somebody else's marriage this Monday.
yeah. Do I need to put my regular glasses on? I feel like, do y'all feel connected to me? Because you can't see my
Girl,
eyes.
you need to be connected to the road.
I'm just making
damn them. They gonna be all right.
All right, family. Wifey has spoken.
If this is your first time connecting with us, welcome. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Get that out the way, because you're gonna want to keep continuing to see what your new friends at LaGrande's got going on once you hear this Mind Your Marriage Monday mess. If you're not familiar with Mind Your Marriage Monday is a segment that we do every single Monday where we come out of our own business, mind our own business, and we mind your marriage for just 10 minutes.
That's it.
Okay, that's all we give it is 10 minutes. And then we go back into our little cocoon and mind our business. Okay? This week's topic, before we start the clock, is we had a young lady reach out and say that she feels like her husband's single friends don't respect his marriage. Said that at one point, somehow, I don't remember how she found it or what have you. Don't know if she was being nosy or if, whatever. But she was in her husband's phone. A message from one of his single friends, a video of a young lady, a young queen, twerking. And the single friend was talking about all the things he would do to this young lady. Okay. This queen. Okay. That was queening. Okay? She was minding her queen business. And her video was sent to the married friend. The woman says his single friends don't respect their marriage and wants to know if it's okay for the single friend to be sending videos of queens, other queens outside of his wife, to the friend. That's today's topic. Okay. That's today's topic. So I'm gonna get the clock started. The clock is on. What say ye, my love?
Okay, so there's a couple of things at play here. Number one, that's regular shit. That's regular shit. I'm gonna keep it real, because me and my boys, my bros, we send things, right? You see stuff. It's online anyway. You sharing what you see. He's single, so he could talk about what he want to do. It'd be different if, as a married person, I was saying what I would want to do to that queen, right? There's so many things. Okay, so one, the wife and the husband need to have a conversation. If she feels a certain kind of way, she needs to express that, so he's familiar with where her uncomfortable area lies within things that he sees and whatnot, and she can understand his side of the situation. Two, I'm curious why she was going through his phone to see what him and his single friends are talking about, but I know that's something that sometimes wives do. Just kind of say, what y'all been talking about, what y'all up to, although that is kind of invading my man's privacy. Like, they need to discuss some boundaries, it sounds like to me, in terms of that. I'm always been a firm believer of, I don't go looking for or asking questions of things I don't want to know the answer to. You went to search to see what his conversation between him and his single friend or friends, and this is what you found out. Now, you didn't find out he was cheating. You didn't find out he was interested. You didn't find out anything he's possibly done in the past. All you saw was a single person doing what a single person's allowed to do and express themselves in the way they want to express themselves. So they just need to have a conversation on both ends. He needs to discuss his, I think, the privacy, the reason for going through my phone and reading my conversation. And on the other end, she needs to discuss why, because what do her and her girls talk about? I know women see different celebrity, men, if that's what they're attracted to, and be like, yo, I love me some such and such. Girl, if I had a chance, this is what I would do, right? Or this is my hall pass, right? Like, don't laugh at me.
It was the girl for me.
I'm just saying, but no, like, that's regular shit. Like, it's a part of conversation. You don't, just because you get married don't mean your eyes died. Like, you can see things. You know what I mean?
Your eyes didn't die, babe. Your eyes is alive.
Your eyes are alive and kicking.
I'm done.
You get what I'm saying, though, babe? Like,
his eyes didn't die. Heard you.
Outside of that, though, like, this is regular conversation. You see somebody, you be like, yo, you seen such and such, they bad. That's how people get celebrity crushes. Like, man, you know who my celebrity crushes are.
I do.
So, if my bro sees them on something, they gonna send them to me like, yo, did you see such and such? Now, my bros are married, so we're not going as far as his single friend did, but if I hung with any single friends, they probably would. Now, then comes in the factor, of course, of having single friends when you're a married person. It kind of comes with the territory, because single people don't think about that kind of stuff. Sometimes they just don't even care. But then if that's the case and they're violating something that you're uncomfortable with, you gotta have a conversation with them. But that, I mean, I don't think she needs to give a better example of them disrespecting the marriage, in my opinion. Like, does his friend, when they go out, make him play wingman too far? Like, that would be a disrespect to the marriage. Mm-hmm. But then you had to have a conversation with your husband. Because, you can wingman, but if you wingman it too far, then that's a problem. That's my opinion about it. What's your thoughts, man? You quiet today.
I'm letting you speak.
Okay, all right.
I was letting her speak.
Okay, all right. What's your thoughts?
I feel you. Same. You know what I mean? I feel like I love that we are usually on the same page. Number one, I don't know how she got to the video. Perhaps she wasn't being nosy. Maybe he said, babe, go look at such and such message.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Or
there's certain people I would never tell you to go look at their message. Because there's no.
Do I need to go look at your message?
No, I'm just saying there's no telling what the hell they sent. If I think that person messaged me, no.
But if it ain't nothing to hide,
it's nothing.
That's the thing. Like, perhaps he thought it was nothing to hide. He didn't think anything was wrong with it. So he said, babe, take a look at such and such or whatever. Or,
it's true.
Whatever. Because that's
we
the thing. You and I have nothing to hide. And so I've seen plenty of things in your phone.
That's
because you've given me access to your phone.
That's facts.
Right?
Yeah.
And so my thing is, perhaps it wasn't a sneaky thing. Perhaps he gave her access to it and she saw something that made her uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think I feel you on the fact that it seems harmless to me.
Yeah.
Depending on how far this video went, unless it was like straight like porn, and even then, figure out what works for your marriage. You know what I'm saying? I think that in terms of respecting the marriage, the person who's responsible for respecting your marriage and creating those boundaries for your marriage is your husband. Mm-hmm. And if your husband hasn't, this is probably not the first time. And if your husband has said, man, look, I ain't even into all of that right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm married. I don't, what I want to respect my whatever, then his friend would have known not to do that.
Right.
Because I guarantee you these not new friends, which means this is not new friend behavior, right? So what that means is that if you feel like him receiving those messages is disrespectful to the marriage, then the onus is on your husband to say so.
And her to say so.
Right. You need to bring it to your husband to say, yo, baby, saw this here. I don't really like it. Can we talk about it? Right? Like, and it's just simple as that. Have a conversation about what is concerning you about the situation, right? Because I'm gonna be honest, I don't care. Okay? I don't care. what y'all talking about.
She don't.
If that young queen is clapping, okay.
She really does not care.
I'm probably trying to figure out if it's to the rhythm. Do I need to learn some extra stuff? You know what I mean? Like, just trying to figure out what needs to happen for me. And if that's nothing, it's fine. Like she said, the eyes didn't die. Okay? And I'm going to be honest. Somebody send me something, I'm going to go on and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't go seeking out certain types of videos.
Right.
But if it comes to me, if I get wind, I might have to go and take a little look-see, a little peeky peek. You feel me? And that's all good. That is all good. I feel like there is nothing wrong with that. But to each their own.
Yeah,
when it comes to marriage, there are some people who are completely against this type of thing.
Yeah.
Fine. But again, that's on that husband to create that boundary. Single friend is just single friending.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I don't know about men. I don't know about, men versus women in terms of their relationships and stuff like that. But me and my girls don't send that type of stuff really. Not nothing sexual. We may say, I don't even think we say like, yo, did you see such and such? I don't even think. But if we see, if it happens to come up, we may talk about things and people. I think the most ever happened was once and you know exactly which friend I'm talking about, where when we first found out about these sensual massages, and we was like, "Big, try make an appointment or what?" Yeah. Right? Like trying to get me one of them. Baby said absolutely not, and so I ain't go. But
that's the only reason. So.
Baby was like, it's a no for me, and I was like, I mean, I guess it's a no for me.
Yeah,
but that was it. Like me and my friend was sending them back and forth for days. Like, did you see this one? Mm-hmm. Oh, but this one though, right? Like, so I think that's probably the closest thing to it that's ever happened for us. We was just like, yo, I'd be impressed for a day. Don't trip. But I think that one thing, I think it really just depends, right? Like, because I think that when we hear stories like this, we think about just the situation, but we don't think about the layers, right? I feel like everything has different things to it. So like, what's underneath this concern that you have? Like, it really just depends on what's happening in your marriage. Like, for example, if your husband is suffering from some type of addiction, right? We hear this a lot, like sex addiction to pornography, different types of things, right? And and obviously if this is the friend probably knows something, mm-hmm. right? And so if that's the case and this friend is sending those types of things, then that's concerning, right? It would be just as concerning as, like we might say, oh, well, my husband is going out and his friend is buying drinks for everybody, and I don't like it. Well, if my husband got an alcohol addiction, then that's a concern. If not, it's a savings, a cost savings. and so I'm cool with that, right? So it really just depends on what's going on in that relationship. So, I feel like a lot of things, when we answer these questions, we answer with just the limited information that we have. But there might be things going on that we're not privy to, or there might be an underlying insecurity for this female. And again, that needs to be something that needs to be concerned. Maybe there was cheating in the past. Maybe there was, all types of things that have happened. And I think that we got to consider that one of those things might be at play. But as this person didn't mention any of that, there's really no reason not to trust the husband. If she truly has a problem with it and deep down is not because of some underlying other thing, then she needs to communicate that to her husband. What you think?
I agree. I alluded to that earlier. I can't remember exactly what I said when I was like, there could be some other situations going on there that we don't know about. All we know is what she sent in.
Right.
Specific to this, and if this is what it is, to me, it's harmless. But again, in all of that, there still needs to be that communication piece.
For sure.
If there is some type of addiction, if there is a type of infidelity that has occurred previously, etc., whatever it is, whatever insecurity or whatever it is, they need to talk about it. Especially now that she's seen this, and have a discussion with him first.
Right.
And figure out what way they want to navigate this type of situation.
Right. I agree. All right, y'all. So listen, this was good.
Yeah.
real good.
Yeah.
Again, if this is your first time watching us,
welcome, family.
Welcome. And go ahead, if you haven't subscribed, if you wasn't, following directions earlier today, you got another chance. Go ahead and subscribe. Okay, and when you subscribe, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when your new friends at LaGrande's posting the content. Go ahead and comment. Let us know if you enjoyed this topic. If you have any comments of your own on this topic, what do y'all think? Is this acceptable, or is it a no for y'all?
Yeah, if you had to deal with this, then how did you handle it? Because you see where we at with it.
Right. Let us know if you enjoyed this content. Let us know if you want to see something different from us. Let us know. So far, y'all are really loving the Mind Your Marriage Monday, and I love you for it.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
because I enjoyed this weekly dose of messy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, go ahead and share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about your new friends, LaGrande's. Okay, come on back next week. We're gonna be right back here, same place, same time, probably around that time for Mind Your Marriage Monday.
Also, if you are on Instagram, make sure you follow us at Livin LaGrande Lyfe. If you want to holler at Tristan or follow her, see what she up to.
What's happening?
What you do?
I didn't do nothing.
You can't just go manhandle it. You got to use the thing.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Alright, if you're on Instagram and you want to follow us, go ahead and hit us up at Livin LaGrande Lyfe. If you want to holler at Tristan, follow her, see what she got going on, hit her up at It's Tristan LaGrande. And if you want to do the same for me, go ahead and holler at me at _president. We love you guys. Anything else, baby? Am I missing anything?
Nah, we'll see y'all in the next video.
Peace.
Bye.